Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Pride of Nations, the Vainglory of Empire. So we have our rails on the way, 15 days, can't wait to see those babies done, so we'll have these rail lines linked up, which will be superb. I do want more rail, of course, in these areas. Of course, down here to Croatia, and, yeah, like, Serbia, Bosnia, basically this area here. The war between the Russians and the Ottomans, British, French and Sardinian Piedmont coalition is still ongoing. And I do wonder when it will end. The French have lost quite a few men here. Okay, so let's take a look at the state of our economy. Right, we do have 2 inflation, which is not good. I'd like to reduce that in time. So it's suggesting luxury goods, ammunition, arms, coal extraction, manufactured goods, shipbuilding. Shipbuilding is something that produces prestige, actually. So I can get behind shipbuilding, I can get behind that. Okay. We have a decent amount of money, we have a decent amount of private capital, we're good on steel, good on manufactured goods. Let's see if we can get some shipbuilding underway. There we go, shipbuilding. Now, we are going to build it in, where does it suggest, actually? Right, that place! Carpenterbecken. Carpenterbecken. Yeah. That's a place. Carpenterbecken. Wait, what? Ooh, okay, shipbuilding here. Game, you are aware that ships need water, right, aren't you? That's really odd, that's like a little bug there. Right, so we'll have this in our principal port of... actually, I could have it in Venezia, but I may have to fight one day for that, so I'd rather be in Trieste. Okay, get that underway. Right, I'm not going to spend any more this turn due to that I would go into probable debt. Let's see. Silk, yes, right, bought chemicals. Why am I buying chemicals? Seriously, why am I buying chemicals? Stop buying bloody chemicals. I know I was doing it to, like, say, hey, I can buy tobacco, though. Minerals is going down, but I can have that replaced one day. Mechanical goods, Okay, let's get this sorted out then, shall we? Right, we need to stop selling as many mechanical parts. We want a little bit of a surplus growing here. Yeah, there we go. I'd like to increase wine production. It's actually not worth that much, huh? I'm sure it's been worth a lot more than that in the past. How much is it worth over here? Still free. Okay, fair enough. Okay, shouldn't we have our 2 new ships over here? Yep, the fleet is ready. Though we can't effectively command it due to the command cost. How much are we over here? We're over by 2? So I could get rid of the 2... scouting squadrons here, would still have 1 over there, so that's no problem. I'll have these go over to Venezia. Okay. Rightio. Ideally, I could do a better commander. In fact, let's try. Right, no mind. You. Right, that, wow. 49, bloody hell. Huh. Okay. So, in the future we will be invested in better ships, so let's see, Academy of Science. Where are we on these projects? Propeller-driven ship is quite far away. I'm looking forward to this muzzle-loaded rifles, I'd really like to see that. Right, government. Send troops, increase social protection. We are going to try and improve the education system. That will do nicely. Okay, France has instituted a new medal. Right. Pest has been assigned as a new objective. That's interesting. I already hold it. So what's the issue here? Okay, so Britain, France, Prussia. No, that's Russia. We are 6th. The Prussians are 7th. I do believe the Chinese are 5th. It's weird it doesn't tell you that. You think it would. But we should soon surpass the Chinese. I mean, the Chinese have the advantage of having, like, ridiculous amounts of population. Bam ba bam ba bam 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 bam. I miss this music. Pride of Nations is actually on sale at the moment, I do believe. I've been meaning... I will have to post that link. I'll probably post it on Twitter or something like that. Bum, 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 bum. So, I'm quite happy that we've started to... Well, we finished the naval build-up for the first period of the game, I suppose you could say. We have increased the fleet strength significantly. We've added warships, not little danky, little frigates, but full warships. Battleships, actually. Now, at 1,500 strength, I do believe we will equal the Sardinian Navy. Which means we need to exceed it. We need to be stronger. We are stronger on land, and we need to be stronger at sea as well. And ideally, I'd like to have a navy that could potentially beat the French Navy. If it could beat the French Navy, I'd have some nice dominance on the Mediterranean. There's not really any other power at all, really. Right, those are some Russian ships. Why are the Russians sending troops down to Venice? Doesn't quite make sense. Oh no, they're going to France, aren't they? Well, good luck to them. No, they're going to Sardinia! Oh god, I do hope they start pillaging. Huh. In the future, we are going to start to fortify these cities here. I do not like the fact that they're unfortified. Okay. So started building that. France has been the subject of goods supplied right from Sardinia and Piedmont. Right. A group of colonists from France have left to find a new life in Saigon. Okay, so this is the start of French Indonesia. Burma is still mostly independent, I suppose you could say. The British have prioritised the coast. I'd like to play a colonizer game one day. There was a comment suggesting a playthrough of France, and I may do that, actually. I might do it. We'll see. There's a mod to play as Spain, and I think playing as Spain could be quite interesting. We do have colonization abilities. And we already have some colonies, well, we would already have colonies like the Philippines. I wish you could play as the Netherlands. I think it would be rather nice to play as the Netherlands. Try and balance your budget at home with the income of the colonies and expand in your power. Maybe start a new second golden age of the Dutch. Okay. Buying cereals, of course. Ah, right, we passed a measure to increase the education for the year. Lovely. Right, drainage. We completely, let's see. We completely understand the possibilities of dynamite. Isn't that just dynamite? Okay. So what does that actually mean for me in the real world? Real world of the game, I suppose you could say. Okay. Where is it? Oh, here we go, okay. This item does not add any modifiers. It triggers new scripted events, however. That's good to see. Right, transcontinental rail lines, oil extraction and processing, and hard rock mining. Right. So do we have any new researchers that we could start putting cash into? Right, that money has gone down significantly due to the the Education Act. Health spas. Huh. Right. That's interesting. Joint stock companies, flag signaling. Right. Reserve formations. Adds a total of 3 new units to the force pool. Commodities trading. Gun cotton. Heavy caliber guns. Oh wow. All big guns, Dreadnought. Ah, how do we get to the steel ship theory? Super battle cruisers. Oh, hot damn. Right, steel ship theory. Iron ships. Ironclad theory. How do we get to ironclad theory? Ha. That doesn't lead anywhere. That leads onto the Dreadnought. Right, propeller-driven ship. Perhaps we need this research anyway. Though I may go for the explosive shells. Suez Canal. Income taxes. Military decoration. Let's see. Repeal of newspaper taxes. We'll hold off for the future. I need to find something actually worth investing in. Right, we don't really have any wetlands. We can improve urban transportation, actually. Though, let's see. How much cash am I making? Right, about 785, but plan spend is about 323. Money is increasing, okay. Right. Chemicals. Not looking too good there. Am I selling chemicals? Stop selling the buggers. Okay, we need to hold on to those. Though happiness is at level, is at 77%, so we're not doing bad there. Okay, let's go over to the Foreign Ministry and let's talk to the Ottoman Empire and try to shame them into giving me a casus belli. What? I have a casus belli? I must have a casus belli. Huh. Well then. Right, we finished our railroads over here, fantastic. When did I gain that casus belli? Okay, it kinda links up, you kinda have to use your imagination here. So, we'll pretend there's a line here and it's all pretty aligned here, but yeah, it's kinda all linked up now, it's esque. Kinda, yeah. Yes, I really do hope the Russians go in here and start burning down some of the Sardinian industry. Bloody Italian upstarts. Okay. Not much to do this turn. Mostly just waiting for our... stockpile of cash to rise. Then what should I build? I would like to build forts along the border, but that's not going to start making me any more cash. So I think what we should probably do is prioritize coal extraction for the time being, manufactured goods. Steel is a-okay, but coal... yeah, that sort of thing. I also was building grain farms, and I should be building cattle farms as that's one of my objectives. But, not too bothered about that one. Sure, I'll lose prestige, but I want to make sure I can maximize my industrial output, as we are ahead of Prussia now, and we need to make that gap larger and larger. Ideally, I'd like to overtake Russia, then France. And I don't think it'd be possible to overtake the British Empire, but we can try. Try and make Austria #1. Right, I like seeing all the construction going on. I mean, we see here along the coast, lots of construction, which is what I like. Reminds me we need to go into the manufacturing, the industry checklist and see if everything's operating. Okay. We do have 193 officers and 777 conscript companies, that's quite nice. Ideally, I could maintain a high level of manpower in war. Okay, so we are in 1853. Right, those silly Russians, do they need a map to get back home? Okay. Missionaries from Great Britain. Engineers from Great Britain. Upgrading our roads. New life and indoor. Okay. Ha! I do like the fact that the Russians still hold Alaska. And the fact that these names are in English. It's not a sign of things to come at all, is it? Okay, how's Ottawa? Yeah. Wow. New York on your size 8 city here. West Philadelphia and New York. And Washington. Norfolk. Richmond. Right, here we go. District of Columbia, Washington. Baltimore. These are small cities, aren't they? Very small cities at this stage. How's Mexico doing? Not too bad. It seems the Ottomans are having some rebels issues. Right, Russian forces are moving here. They have a large force around Baku. It's interesting that they have forces in the Caspian Sea, i.e. naval. Is this Russian? Okay. Let's see, do we have anything interesting here? Not particularly, not particularly. Right, 1,527 private capital. We did just gain a lot of diplomats. I should probably spend those. So let's see. Good relations. Prussia we're really good with. Right, we're done. Keep on increasing these relations. Why can't I do anything in Württemberg? How odd. Okay. I'm not going to bother with Hanover, but it's going to be well within the Prussian sphere of influence. There's not exactly too much I can do about that one. Right then, F11. I doubt these factories are built yet, but we'll have them ready to go. Okay. Righto. So what is it recommending? Coal extraction in Carpaten. Right, it's over here. Okay. I love the fact that it doesn't even have, like, the full name. So it's Presmill. However, it's actually meant to be said. Oh, I can't afford this. What a shame. Okay. Save here and move on. I do know the Bavarians have a decent army. 1068 strength, that's fairly decent. Saxony over there at 617. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. If we ever end up in conflict with Prussia, are we going to see Saxony and Bavaria side with us? I imagine they should do, as they are part of my sphere of influence, and yes, I'm going to really try to get them into the Unification Act. I have no idea how it actually works, which will be rather interesting, especially to see it as Austria. But I think integrating Bavaria into the Empire would be a great start. When we do eventually get into a war with Prussia, we're going to have to really slash and burn everything I can. Of course, that will be land I would hopefully inherit one day, but I need to keep Prussia weak. If I can keep them weak, I can dominate them. If I can't dominate them, they're going to get stronger and stronger. They have a lot of good stuff going for them, but so do we. I also do want to see some of this research finish off. I'd love to see the propeller-driven ships, and I'm really interested to see what that could do for us. Oops. Okay. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? The world does not exist beyond these borders. I never noticed that before. Indeed, zooming out really did mess up those borders. Okay, the rest of the world is back. Righto. They are obsessed with these high taxes. They're not that high. They're really not. I don't know what their problem is. Right, can we get that coal going? We can. Okay. So we have 25 agricultural sites, we have 27 mines, we have 30 industries. That's good. Right. Wow. Okay, so we have a decent amount more prestige than the Prussians do. If I start building more shipbuilding industry, them start to gain even more prestige. It's not much prestige, but it's prestige nonetheless, and it should be fairly constant. So over time it could make a big difference. We just need to continue to marshal marshal the resources of the Empire and really fuel it into an economic expansion. It's good to see the happiness up there quite high. I may reduce taxes even further, which is why we're not making as much cash anymore. It's kind of... Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. It wouldn't hurt. Well, I suppose it would hurt in a way as we'd be making less cash, but if we can get our population up there in the satisfaction, then they're going to start working harder. So start making more from them being happier. It's just getting them there, to that happiness, that's the issue. But we are passing quite a lot of decrees to improve the life of our citizens. I might increase social security, that might make people happier. It's just the fact that I pass these measures and it makes them happier for time, but then they start to lose faith in the Empire. And how dare they challenge the Kaiser? I'd like to see if we have any cities grow. I haven't seen a city grow for quite some time. Ideally, I'd like to see Vienna grow. Then I could build more industry there. I mean, it's at the center of the Empire. So it's pretty much the most protected. Kinda. It's pretty close to Prussia, like. Pretty close to Russia in a way, as they can just move through Warsaw. And then just the province north of the Danube. But ah well. It's better than most things. I do want a new unification option as well. I really want to play it on Bavaria once more. We should have been playing it on Bavaria from the start. I mean, Saxony is great and all, but it's not as large. Either way, we'll get them both, hopefully. It's just if the Prussians start to concentrate on those as well, we're going to be in a difficult fight. Okay, here we go. Start to build cult distraction. Okay. Verdun refused our proposal. Reasons were given were obscure. It seems they just feared our global supremacy. And envious of our prestige amongst other nations. Right. Bavaria and Saxony agreed. That's fine. Yes. Prussia is agitating in support of unification in Germany in Holstein. That's fine by me. Okay. Oh. That's no good. That's really not any good. Right, we finished building an ammunition shop over here. Great news. Italy has instated a new medal. By Italy means Sardinia Piedmont. Okay. Right, let's take a look at our tax situation. Not this one, but we'll see if there's anything here to fight inflation. Ooh. We'll take a look at that one. Right. Let's lower the tariffs. 25%. We'll go for about 15. There we go, 15. Corporate tax, I'm going to lower to about 2. Okay. Right, now surely that should stop them whining. I've lowered taxes. Right, I'm not going to print any paper money. Okay. Right then, guys. We are sadly at the end of the episode, or very close to. So I hope you've enjoyed this so far, and it feels good to be doing more Pride of Nations. I will be doing more soon, so we'll carry it on then. Until next time, thank you for watching, and if you are new to the channel and new to the series, then do go ahead and subscribe. And if you feel like supporting me, you can on Patreon. Until next time, goodbye for now.